Hello, Taurus. Have I told you lately that I love you? I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I did. No, I do love you. And thank you guys for being so patient. Thank you. While I get your readings out for the mid-month. I know they're coming out late again. I hate to be late, but alas. Sometimes, you know, as a tarot reader, I have to say, I do things when they feel right. So the energy that we had with the new moon in Aries and the Chiron moving into Aries and Saturn going retrograde, all that stuff, it really was messing with me. So we're getting back on track here. And this is a general reading, not a love reading. We'll cover the energies of the past, present, and future. Present being the moment that you view this reading. So you can take this as a bi-weekly reading or however you want to take it, but it is a general reading. So let's see what's going on with Taurus right now. Spirit, what are the general messages and energies that you have for the sign of Taurus? All Tauruses out there that may be watching, Taurus suns, moons, risings, Taurus is on the cusp, and also those that have their Venus in Taurus. What do they need to know? What are the general messages? What are the most important messages and energies surrounding the sign of Taurus? Please show me their past, present, and future. Well, we have your card, Tradition, which is the Hierophant, and we have the card of Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man. This is your card, which is the sign of Taurus, and we also have the sign of Pisces here. Pisces exalted in Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. It's the story of Romeo and Juliet and the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, which is where she went into the underworld and was told not to turn around. And I think actually it's like Persephone. That's the story of Persephone. Just forget what I just said then. Actually, now I want to know what the story of Orpheus and Eurydice is. So now you guys are going to get a story from me. So each of these cards is really interesting because there's a mythology behind them. And Orpheus was the son of Apollo, the sun god. With his songs, Orpheus moved the hearts of humans and gods. He was loved by the nymph Eurydice, and he loved her wildly in return. Eurydice was killed soon after they wed. Well, this is the wedding card here. Tradition, marriage, commitment. Eurydice was killed soon after they wed. Distraught and mad with sorrow, Orpheus decided to rescue her with his song. He stood before Persephone, goddess of the dead, and sang until she relented and honored his request, but with a difficult condition. Orpheus must not look at his wife until they were safely home. Orpheus failed this task as he sacrificed his quest to ease Eurydice's insecurities. Okay, so it could be that there could be some insecurities within a relationship, is what I'm picking up. But also, someone here has a quest that they need to go on. But in order to do that, something must be sacrificed. Okay, it could be anything. For example, you could be in a marriage or a partnership or a commitment where one of you wants to go back to school, but you are afraid that you will lose your partner in the process of doing that, or your insecurities might get the best of you. And so instead of making the sacrifice, you might decide to forgo this next phase of your life, something that could be very important to you. Either way, there's a sacrifice that's being called into question, or called for you. There's a sacrifice that's being called upon you. Okay, within, I feel, a committed partnership. Okay, so that's only for some of you who are watching. A little story there. Like I said, these cards they have a lot of lore behind them. There's a lot of lore here, which we can, I guess you could make into a parable or something like that, but I think it helps to illuminate some things that may be going on that are important to pull out. So let's see. What are the general messages and energies for Taurus? Sorry, I got off on a rant there. What are the general messages and energies? Looking at the past, present, and future for Taurus. Please show me their past, present, and future. And one more for Taurus, please. Okay. Looking at your recent past, we have the Seven of Coins. Earth sign energy. Likely your energy. The Prince of Cups. Water sign energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Clarified with the King of Coins and the Power card, which is the sign of the Emperor. Emperor sign of Leo, Aries. Some of you dealing with I'm saying earth energy, water energy, and fire energy. Princess of Cups in reverse. Okay, now I'm definitely seeing a partnership here. Clarified with the Sacrifice card in reverse, which we just saw come out. So that story still applies, I feel, to this reading, or is a continuation of that story. The Two of Staves upright. Okay. Going into the present, we have the Ace of Staves in reverse. The Ace of Coins upright. Fertility, also the sign of the Empress, which is also your card, Taurus. And we have the Four of Cups. Okay. You know how I am with these cards. Very picky. Get these straightened out, and then we can keep going here. Right, so going into the future, we have Innocence or the Fool, Princess of Coins, Earth energy, clarified with the Two of Coins. We have the Nine of Arrows in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Your outcome for the month of April is the Five of Cups in reverse. And let's check to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Triumph. Number 21. Beautiful. Completion. Endings. Wrapping up a cycle. Lessons. Huge lessons and victories for you. This does have a happy ending. Alright. Taurus, if you'd like to view the rest of this reading, you can join me on my Patreon page. I'll be posting the rest of the reading over there. The reason why I'm doing that is, as you guys know, I do the bi-weekly love readings, and then this is like an extra reading that I do. So, also, if you want to help support this channel, you don't have to. Your subscription is just enough. I don't ask for donations. But the money that is given to me on Patreon goes back into this channel. Please believe me when I say this. Everything you see here is some kind of an expense. So I put it right back into the channel. I invest it with new decks, new oracle decks, new tarot decks, books, software, and camera equipment so I can produce these videos. So please know that it's not like this is not something that it goes to waste or that is superfluous. It's very much necessary because, as most of you know, the ad revenue has dropped significantly for especially us small creators on YouTube. So it's almost impossible to make a living actually reading tarot. I mean, if you want to know the truth, it's pretty much the poverty line. So, and if it annoys you that I am doing these on Patreon, you know, just click off the video. But for someone that does read tarot full time, please know that any little bit does help, and I do invest it right back into doing tarot readings for you, creating. So anyway, I'll stop rambling, and I hope to see you over there. If not, I send you love and light.